Mr. E here again. This section is called keys and shit. Keys and shit. Okay, big bunch of keys. This is a cupboard. Actually, it's a keyring. It's so I don't lose my keys. And it floats a bit, probably won't support all these keys. Now, bit of a grey area. Metal ones are illegal. If they've got a point on the end, illegal. If they're hollow with spikes inside that you can take out, illegal. If you've got it as a means of self-defense or attack, illegal. I have it as a keyring, officer, legal. How's it used? If you have to use it for self-defense, well, you can flail, you can strike. There's also different controls that you can do. However, we're talking real life here. Chances are you're not going to be able to get a control on. Flail. Yeah, can whip the face. Probably not going to end anything. Don't be thinking it's a magic bullet or a magic cupboard art. It's not. But it can slow things down. I do carry a little knife here. The blade is within the law as it's less than 3 inches and it's not locked. It's a very useful knife and it's got a screwdriver end bit. Very useful. Stainless steel, nice and slim, lightweight, and on the other side, bottle opener, screwdriver. Just a useful bit of kit. I wouldn't use this to cut anyone. However, if I did want to use this for self-defense, ooh, stab, 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 fold on my finger, do fuck all. I'd hold it so it's just protruding slightly. Probably can't even be seen, except obviously now we're staring at it. And then slash! Again, not a fight ender, but imagine that slashing across the face, or slashing the eye, or above the eyes, blood going down. Massive cuts from that. Great. But not a fight ender. Keys. Oh yeah. Oh, we're all taught, aren't we? Yeah. Get your keys, put them between your fingers like that. Women in particular, oh yeah. Put your keys between your fingers like that. When you're walking home and you're frightened, if someone comes, punch them in the face, that'll stop it. No, it won't. It'll fuck your fingers up. If the edge of the key's pointing back, it's going to cut all that. Because it's not fixed. It's shit. Don't do that. That's fucking stupid. Instead, if you have to, same thing. Just a tip showing like that. Can't be seen. Slash. Again, across the face. You get DNA evidence. You distract them enough so you can either strike them and run, or just run. So not a fight ender, not the ultimate deterrent, something hidden that you can then use. A useful bit of kit I've got here, very handy. Few quid, get them on eBay and other online stores and in the real world. It's a waterproof cylinder which you can keep things in that you want to keep dry. In this case, what's inside? What kind of weapon is it? It's the weapon known as money. It's a £20 note rolled up. Great. You've gone out, you've got no cash and you need petrol. You can get some. You've gone out, no cash, you need food. You've got some. It's in there, so that's just extra on the keyring. Great. Can you remember we looked at pens and I said about the notebook? Well, can that be used for self-defense? Of course it can't. Boof! Actually it can. Imagine that being rammed up under your nose really hard. That would come keen. Imagine that trashed in your fucking eyeball. Yes. Notebook. Combined with the pen. Great. I had a phone call yesterday about the video I did about mobile phones. And they asked me to include a bit where you have a speed dial built into your phone to the police or emergency services. So that's police, fire, ambulance, Coast Guard. Why? Because when the adrenaline dump happens, most people have heard of fight or flight, and they think that's it. It's not. Adrenaline has a massive effect, and there's different degrees of adrenaline dump. When it's a massive dump, for example, you believe your life is at risk, then loads of things happen. Yes, you might freeze, you might run, you might attack. A big thing is to make sure you move, because it's easy to freeze on the spot. So if you move your feet, you've got momentum. That's great. But what also happens is vision narrows in, and you can end up with tunnel vision. All you see is what's straight in front. So unless you turn, staying alert, you're going to miss the fucking mate of the arsehole who's talking to you, who's coming up on your blind side and going to sucker punch you, knock you out, then stamp on your fucking head. So stay alert. He's doing all the talk while his mate's coming up to blindside you. So that's adrenaline again. It also means that manual dexterity is interfered with. Trained police officers sometimes can't get the guns out of the holsters, can't even get them out, because of adrenaline. Never mind making phone calls where you need to press individual keys or virtual keys. Fucking impossible. So going for little wrist locks, little finger locks in the real world when some fucking person's off their head on coke and alcohol and has got psychological problems, that means they're violent and they're with a gang, means, oh, can I just hold your hand and just twist it and do this little finger lock? A, they're not going to let you. B, they might not even feel it because they're immune to pain. However, a broken leg, don't matter if you feel that or not, a broken leg's a broken fucking leg. Smash the kneecap and they can hop, but they can't run. Smash them both, they have to fucking crawl. Break both arms, quite hard to crawl then, isn't it? So, be alert. Also, adrenaline dump, you've got to know how to use that. So, vision, stay alert, look round, know what you can do. So we're talking gross motor movements. Boof. So we're talking headbutts, elbow strikes, hammer fist, headbutts. And don't forget the headbutt. If you're doing a headbutt, do it properly. If you're taking your head back to come in, people may well spot that. You should, and if you're trained, you definitely fucking should. If someone takes the head back, headbutt, you need to stop it. However, if you're delivering one, you can just drive it in and ram it, and ram from about your hairline. You don't want to split your own head open here. Won't really damage you, but you don't want blood running down in your eyes. But hairline, right into their fucking face, not onto their forehead, ram it in the face. Great effect. Now I'm 6 foot, so a lot of people aren't my height. Most are a bit shorter, which means the next one means I have to bend my legs. But if you can get all the head, maybe with a bit of an eye gouge, and smash their head down on top of yours, basically it's a reverse headbutt. They're headbutting with their face the top of your head. If you're taller than them, just drop your knees and ram the fucking head down. Don't rely on one technique. Alright, you're doing a headbutt, then do an elbow strike, knee in the groin, palm strike, then fuck off while stamping on their ankle as you leave. Yes, you defended yourself because you feared for your life. Okay, remember, there are lots of good people out there. Be a force for good. Stay safe.